Hello everyone, in this video I'll show you how Dcount, Daverage, CountIf, and SumIf function works, and I'll also show you how to extract data from this database here. So let's select cell C12, type in equal Dcount, and Dcount function has three arguments: database, field, and criteria. So for database, we'll select range A4 to E10 and then type comma, and for field we are going to type age, comma, and then criteria that we have is in these two cells here, C1 and C2. So for this function, it's very important that the way you organize your criteria is as you can see on my screen. Your column heading has to be on the first cell, and then the cell underneath of that cell should have a value that we are searching for. So once you have this set, close parentheses and press enter on your keyboard, and as you can see that it returned number 5. So there are 5 cells that contains the value which is greater than 70. If we go back to that dcount function, this middle argument here, which is field, is not required. So if I delete age and leave this as blank, there's nothing in there, and press enter, will still return number 5 here. So if I go back and type in age here, what basically it's doing is that it's also searching for all the cells in age column and making sure that we have some type of a number. If there is a number in there, then it will count. So if there is no number, then it will basically skip that cell. So for instance, if I select cell C5 and type some text here and press enter, as you can see that it will skip that cell because it does not contain a number. Alright, so let's go to Daverage function. So let's type in equal in C13, cell C13, and type Daverage. Okay, again we have 3 arguments here. First, we are going to select the database. So again, the range is from cell A4 to E10. Once you have that, type in the field name. So we are going to type profit. Alright, and our criteria is A1 to C2. This is our criteria here. Okay, once you have set this, close parentheses, press enter, and what it basically did is that it searched for apple, the rows that contains apple first, and then it also looked at the age column here and try to search for the numbers that are greater than 10, and then once it finds that, then it went to a profit column, and then it tried to find the number that is greater than 70, and then it got all those numbers and then add them up and took an average and displayed that average number in this cell here. Alright, so let's go to CountIf function. Let's type in equal in cell C14 and type in CountIf, and again it's asking for a range, so we are going to count how many have an age that is greater than 10. Okay, so our criteria will be in quotes here, and this is our range. We are looking for the cells that has a number that is greater than 10. So let's close parentheses and press enter. Now it returned 3 cells that contains a value which is greater than 10. As you can see on my screen, these are the 3 cells that it looked at. Alright, so let's see how SumIf function works. Alright, so type in equal SumIf in cell C15, and then we are going to select the range, and our range is A4 to E10, comma, and then the criteria that we have here is the apple, right? Yep, apple, and then comma, and then which rows we are going to add. We are going to add E4 to E10. So basically this formula is saying that look for the rows that has apple, and then once you find those rows, then take the number from the profit column for those rows and add them up. All right, so let's close parentheses and press enter, and this is our number. Alright, so in this video I'll show you how to extract data from this database here. So click on the data tab, click advanced, and then you get this advanced filter dialog box. Select the second option, copy to another location, and your list range is A4 to E10, and then your criteria range is from A2 to C2. Okay, and then you are going to copy this starting from cell G4. So select that cell. So we have all the fields ready. We'll click OK on this, and as you can see that this will extract one row from this database. Let's see if it's really true. So it's looking for an apple. It will ignore this because we have text in the age column here in this cell. We have text here, so it will ignore this row. And then let's look at the third row, which is row 8. And our age is greater than 10, so it is true, and profit is greater than 70, so it's true, so it extracted one row. The third row, the age is not greater than 10, and also the profit is not greater than 70, so it ignored that row. Alright, so that's how you extract data from the database. Thank you for watching.